And joining us live from Fair Oaks with more, she's going to introduce us to these guys. Hi, Na.
Hey you guys, so I just have to say it amazes me how much they know about perfume and fragrance. I just mentioned we came in, they just started this, but this is like this little mini garden that they're kind of pulling some scents from. So we were joking about being able to bottle it, and that's actually what they do. Some of the ones that the scents or the essences they use to bottle are pretty rare, so they actually have to call for them. But we'll get to all that in a minute. But I want to talk with the guys right here, Alex and Ian of Fitzgerald and Ghislain. Is that right?
That's correct.
There, it took me a couple whiles. I wasn't sure earlier, I had to second guess myself. But this is a cool story. You guys kind of just fell into this, right?
Pretty much, yeah. We just were a few friends camping and stumbled into a boutique and got inspired by the art and craft of making perfumes.
Now, what I think is really neat about this whole thing is you guys, okay, so I hope you guys noticed the way they're dressed today, because they're not joking.
Very dapper.
This is serious business.
So
they
dapper.
dress the part, and everything they do, all of the techniques they're using are from the late 19th century, is that correct?
That is correct, from the 70s and 80s.
Can you explain to me then what we're working on right now? I feel bad because I feel like Alex really has to concentrate. Usually that you're his partner, making sure he goes off the checklist correctly, but what is he doing right now?
So right now we're blending a batch of a classic eau de cologne drawn from treatises from the 1800s. So right now he's utilizing different botanical essences, a lot of citrus, into grape alcohol, which was the technique is at the time. So right now he's drawing from bergamot, lemon, orange, and neroli to capture this reproduction recipe.
This is really cool. So we had him slow down so you guys to actually see how it happens. I wanted to throw out there what's something really interesting about this is we were talking about the concepts of perfume and cologne and how we, in this day and age, we have a tendency to genderize them. But really, they were telling me it's not about the gender, it's about the concentration of the elements that go into a perfume or cologne. So funny story is a cologne actually has less elements, right? It's a stronger dilution, is that right?
It's a much stronger dilution. At least in use today, eau de cologne refers to a very high dilution fragrance, so it lasts a little bit longer or shorter. It's meant to be kind of bright and short-living.
All right, so this is really neat. So we got to look a little sneak peek at their process, how they do each bottle, by the way. We now also want to look at their line. They released their first line this past fall, so stay tuned. In the next hour, we'll show you what scents you can pick up, and you probably should, just because, you know, they're local. We got to support the guys, right?
There you go.
So now,
I'll send it back to you.
Are they only selling their perfumes in that boutique that you're in Fair Oaks, or are they online too?
No, they have a place in Mendocino. They have a place in the Bay Area. So we'll tell you everywhere. There's 3 places that are currently selling, plus they have their online website.
Oh,
Great.
okay. Good for them.
Congratulations, guys. That's so neat.
Thanks, Nat.
Love it.
Yeah.
And very dressed the part.
They would.